William Shakespeare is remembered as the greatest playwright in history, but his life was far more complex than the simple image of a genius with a quill in hand. His story is filled with both triumph and hardship, making his journey as human as the characters he created. William Shakespeare was born in Stratford-upon-Avon in 1564, the son of John Shakespeare, a glovemaker and local businessman, and Mary Arden, the daughter of a well-respected farming family. William Shakespeare grew up in a household that was neither rich nor poor, but it carried the ambitions of a family eager to rise in status. From his earliest years, William Shakespeare was surrounded by the bustle of market life, the lessons of faith in church, and the rhythms of English countryside living. As a boy, William Shakespeare attended the local grammar school, where he studied Latin, literature, and history. The classics of Rome and Greece left a strong impression on him, planting seeds that would later bloom into stories for the stage. While there are gaps in the record of his youth, it is likely that William Shakespeare left school earlier than expected when his father faced financial troubles. These difficulties may have forced William Shakespeare to learn resilience at a young age, shaping the determination that carried him forward. In 1582, at just 18 years old, William Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway, who was 8 years older than him. Together they had 3 children, Susanna, followed by twins Hamlet and Judith. Supporting a young family was not easy, and William Shakespeare soon began searching for opportunities beyond Stratford. Sometime in the late 1580s or early 1590s, William Shakespeare moved to London, where he started his career in the theater world, though the details of this transition remain mysterious. These lost years leave room for speculation, but by the early 1590s, William Shakespeare had begun writing plays and acting. William Shakespeare's rise in London was swift. His early works like Henry VI gained attention, and soon he was recognized not only as a talented playwright, but also as a gifted poet. When the theaters closed during outbreaks of the plague, William Shakespeare turned to poetry, publishing Venus and Adonis and The Rape of Lucrece, which won him the support of wealthy patrons. His true success, however, came when the theaters reopened and audiences flocked to see his plays. William Shakespeare became a shareholder in the acting company known as the Lord Chamberlain's Men, later called the King's Men under the patronage of King James I. This position gave him both financial stability and a platform to stage his works, from beloved comedies like A Midsummer Night's Dream to tragedies such as Hamlet and Macbeth. Though William Shakespeare found great success, his journey was not without challenges. The plague repeatedly shut down theaters, threatening his livelihood. Rivals in the literary world often attacked his work, mocking his background and calling him an upstart crow. On a personal level, tragedy struck when his son Hamlet died at only 11 years old, a loss that deeply affected William Shakespeare and is believed to have influenced the darker themes in his later plays. In his later years, William Shakespeare began to step back from acting and focused more on writing and managing his investments. He purchased property in Stratford, securing a comfortable life for his family. His final plays, including The Tempest, carried a sense of reflection and farewell, as though William Shakespeare was preparing to close the curtain on his own story. William Shakespeare died in 1616 at the age of 52, leaving behind a body of work that continues to shape literature and theater around the world. His plays explore the full range of human emotion: love, jealousy, ambition, betrayal, and forgiveness, and they remain as powerful today as when they were first performed. One of William Shakespeare's most famous lines is, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players." If you enjoyed this story of William Shakespeare's life, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring journeys from history.